All right, what is up, Nomad Nation? You got God's Father. I am 1/3 of your Nomad Gamers. So you're probably asking yourself, guys, what the hell are you doing going live on a Monday night? Tonight's not Tuesday. I know this. So we're going to start something new. We're going to start Mumbling Mondays. So with that being said, I was thinking to myself today, what do I talk about? Like, I haven't done this Mumbling Monday. I do Talking Tuesdays. Your Nomad Gamer is going to be back on Wednesday. Then you got Thirsty Thursday. And who knows, we might have Fumbling Friday. And then, of course, Saturday, Nomad Gamers come back at you. So I was thinking to myself, what do I do? And then it hit me. Why don't you go look for Ace Combat 7 and then see if there's any news on Ace Combat 8? Now, for those of you out there who don't know, Ace Combat is made by Bandai Namco Aces. So it's a Japanese guy or Japanese company, I'm assuming, who makes this game. And Ace Combat 7 is the first one that I really played. I've seen that they had some before. But Ace Combat 7 had the VR part to it. And that VR part for me, that just sent it over the edge. Like, if you remember back in, it would have been the mid 90s, maybe early 90s for that matter. Top Gun was still very popular. It came out in 86. I believe it was late 80s, early 90s when Top Gun came out on the Nintendo. And you were flying around, and for the graphics of that day, it was pretty cool. You're in a Tomcat, doing your thing. I don't remember if you could do a full barrel roll or what all you could do, but you had a whole bunch of different missions, and just like anything else in the Nintendo world, every level got harder. Then you beat the game, and you had two choices. You could either go back to the beginning and try it all over again, or you could put down the game and bug your mom and dad to go buy you another game. Well, if I remember correctly, I did the first one, and something just told me it was stupid, and I put it down, and I'd never picked it back up. So fast forward, I don't know, 20, 25 years, Ace Combat 8 or 7 is out. I keep saying 8. I'm so excited for 8. Ace Combat 7 is out. Fireball is in my living room playing it. And I take a look at it. It looks pretty good. So I give it a little whirl. Well, I play it just like you play any other video game. I get through the whole thing, and Fireball needs to come and save me once in a while, and that's okay. That's okay. So I beat all the missions, and it's so interactive and so fun. I decided to start it over again. Well, while I'm starting it over again, Godfather goes out and gets himself a VR set, and I get that stupid Beat Saber. If you have not played Beat Saber yet, I highly encourage you to do so. If you're into Star Wars, the very first thing that I thought of with Beat Saber was, this is Jedi training. This is Jedi training to some really good music. Like, we got to go. We got to do this. So I play Beat Saber. But then I go back to Ace Combat. And I do the VR missions. Now I'm going to tell you what. Those VR missions were amazing. Like, you'd be in a dogfight, you come down, your stomach would fall, you'd get a knot in your throat thinking that you are actually going to hit either the ground or the ocean. Perfect. You go through the one mission. And if you're like me and you're enjoying something, you just kind of fly around and you're kind of taking in the scenes, going inverted, looking around. It's pretty cool. So then you get done with that mission. And I'm thinking these VR missions are going to be just as much as the regular game. And I am all stoked for it. No, there's only 4 missions. One, two, three. Yeah, I think 4. Because you got the island one. Then you've got. Trying to think. Then you got that stupid island or that stupid one where you got to take out SAMs and tanks and missile launchers and crap like that. Or maybe that's the one I'm thinking of where they're getting rocked and you got to take off under fire. It's actually pretty amazing. I need to go play it again and refresh my memory. But either way, there's only 4 of these made, right? So I get to that 4th one, I beat it, and there's nothing left to do. And I'm like, man, maybe I screwed up somewhere. And maybe I didn't score high enough. You know, because they got the bronze, silver, gold, or some kind of achievement. And I'm like, maybe I didn't do it right. And maybe I need to go back and score better to unlock the next episode to where it'll let me go. So I go back and I'm playing it. And when I say this, I probably did this for month and a half straight until one day Fireball's standing behind me and he is just a cackling. He is laughing. He looks at me and he goes, they only made four quests. After that 4th quest, there's nothing left. And that kind of bummed me out. I'm like, man, that sucks. Only 4? And you've heard me and Chungus, and you've heard, well, if you watch Saturday's episode, then you saw all 3 of us getting into it over developers and stuff with GTA and the building taking 10 years to build. Well, it's taken Ace Combat close to 5 or 6 years, maybe 7. So I pulled up some, and you're going to have to excuse me because you're going to see me kind of going all wonky. Now, this is coming from a Reddit thread. And I'm going to tell you now, while Reddit has some really good information, take it with a grain of salt because I know I do. It says that, do you see Ace Combat 8 releasing in 2025? Question mark. Game Rant. Rumor. Ace Combat 8 could be in development. Oh, that was 3 weeks ago, and this was 5 months ago. So we're looking at roughly May timeframe. From Gaming Bolt, Ace Combat 8 is probably Bandai Namco's next large-scale project. Rumor, 3 weeks ago. So those 2 are just rumors. Then you get to looking at some more of them, and okay, someone else. It says, and I'm not going to name any names, but it says, hell no, we got an announcement trailer for Ace Combat 7 in 2016. It got released in 2019. Oh, okay, so I wasn't as late to the party as I thought I was. Because I was playing this back in 2020 during the lockdowns. Okay, cool. We don't even have anything for Ace Combat 8, which is true. Ace Combat 7 was tied up in development hell, remember? One of the rare examples of a game with a story that has 40 different points where it's very noticeable that it started with a certain idea but ended with a different one, but it's still somewhat memorable and the gameplay is great, so it's still a remarkable game. I agree with that. I really do. You can see it going one way, and I think it was a space elevator when it took a sharp left turn. It was like, nope, we're going to go away from that. We're going to go into this prison thing, which at the time kind of disappointing. Now, not so bad. After you replay it a couple times, and forgive me, I'm going to be scrolling through this, and if I see anything that sparks my attention, I will definitely bring it up to you guys. The music was good. And the timing of Top Gun Maverick. One came out in 2019, and Top Gun Maverick didn't come out until 2022. I don't see how those two are commingling. Yeah, 3 years later. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Let's see. What else we got? You know what would be cool? If they came out with an Ace Combat 8, but renamed it to like Top Gun Maverick. But saved that stupid Star Wars storyline, kind of like bury that damn thing, and bring us something new. I don't know, I don't want to go into movies too much, but think about the story of Top Gun Maverick, and then think about Star Wars: Return of the Jedi. In Star Wars, they had to go into this a canyon, for lack of a better term, on the Death Star. They had to fly through all those anti-ship guns that were blowing up all of them all the time. They had to get all the way to the end, use that thing that came at radar that came right in front of their eye, and shoot one in to blow something up and shoot another one in to blow the Death Star up, which, whatever. It is what it is, I guess. And then, of course, Darth Vader comes in and, yeah, he gets spun out into outer space. Come 35, 40 years later, Top Gun Maverick comes along. They do the same thing, but in fighter jets. So, yeah, leave that stupid storyline behind. Give us something new. It would be kind of cool. 7 lacked heart to me. Everyone's at each other's throats for the most of the game. That is very true. And then at the end, all they do is suck off trigger throughout the entire final third of the game. That is a very true statement. Count just by himself. Oh, okay. I see what he's saying there. Dad. I'm not too worried about that. That's silly stuff. Talking about 6 being nostalgic or what, however you say that. I get it. You need to keep moving forward, though, man. Ace Combat 4, hands down, is the best, followed by 5, 0, 7, then 6. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with it at all. All right, we're going to get out of Reddit, man, because I could literally go down this rabbit hole and I could talk about this all night long, and that would just be whatever. Videos, Ace Combat 8 trailer, Ace Combat 8 release date, YouTube. That's not by the developer, so I don't know if that's true or not. Yeah, I don't know if that's true or not, and I'm not gonna put a video in here that none of us have seen before. June 16th, 2024, being reported by levelup.com. New Ace Combat could debut next year. Level Up. Ace Combat 8 will debut in 2025, according to a voice actor. According to a leak from the activity summary of a voice actor named, and I'm not going to name the name. Okay, let's just. If you want to see what I'm talking about, look up Ace Combat 8. You'll find it from Level Up. I don't want anything to do with that. Rumor: Ace Combat 8 could be in development. This was May 23rd of 2024. I can't see them going into development in 24 and releasing in 25. My best guess is if they are working on it, it won't be here until 2026. That's my best guess. Yahoo! We're getting better. June 14th, 2024, they reported Uh, okay. So Yahoo reported that, according to a leak, that the release date might be sooner than we think. If the leak is correct, and that's a big if, Ace Combat 8 is scheduled for release sometime in 2025. All right, that makes me feel a little bit better because I kind of trust Yahoo a little bit more. Steam community is confirming Ace Combat 8. That was, let's see if I can find the date on this. There is no date on this, ladies and gentlemen, so I can't really tell you. They're talking about possible. Yeah, I'm not going to even repeat. It's not worth repeating, people. Here's one. New Ace Combat game is in joint production between Brandy and ILCA. The companies announced during Ace Combat 25th anniversary retrospective program. Let's see what this has. New Ace Combat project and the future of the series is discussed by developers. So what I will do, since I'm talking about this, and I'm sure you want to see it, if you're even interested in it, is I'm going to take the website that I found it from, and I'm going to share that on my Facebook page. So here's what I would like you guys to do, is I would like you guys to go take a look at it and tell me in the comments if you think this is reputable, because I know I'm kind of iffy about it, but if it's the developers talking about it, then we have to take them at their word. The only question I have left for them is this thing going to have VR? Are we going to be able to go fight in virtual reality, or are we going to be stuck in regular gameplay? Because I'm telling you what, ladies and gentlemen, virtual reality could be the next big thing for video games. And I only say that because, I play Ace Combat on virtual reality. I play Star Wars on virtual reality. And by the way, that'll make you sicker than a dog. Do not drink milk beforehand. You'll have warm milk on your feet. I guarantee it. Beat Saber. Almost forgot about it. And there's a few other games out there, but they just didn't trip my trigger, so I didn't take a look at them. And I probably should have. But Ace Combat 8. Oh, here's another one. The developer, Namco, is speeding up the development on Ace. That was April 23rd of 2023. So I'm coming to the table a little late. And I hope that if they speeding it up, that the speed up doesn't mean less quality, because that would be horrible for this franchise. Yeah, I went to go see. Uh, yeah, there is nothing for Ace Combat 8 for a trailer that has been released by the developer. I see the one for Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown Deluxe Edition, but I don't see the one from the actual developer telling us, yes, it's coming. These are all just leaks and I thinks and I hopes, and we're gonna go off of a hope and a prayer. And I just don't like I don't like going that way. I just don't. So that's what we have on Ace Combat. On the Santiago front, I was busy at work today. I did not get a chance to listen to his whole broadcast. He was spitting out that knowledge like he always does. I was just a little bit busy at work, so I said hi, ya, He acknowledged me back, and then I had to go. That's just the way things happen sometimes in that world. So let's see what else. What else can I talk about for a mumbling Monday? And I'm doing a pretty good job at the mumbling part. So I'm just really hoping that here soon we get some really good titles for VR. If the developer takes a little bit more time to make a game because they're putting VR into it, I would accept that. I played Doom with the VR. Thought it was great. I played Ace Combat 7 with the VR. Even though it tricked me and I kept playing it for a month thinking that I had to unlock something to get more quests, but it was still great. Beat Saber, still a fine game. Star Trek Bridge Command. That game I thought could do a lot more than what it did. I don't know if it's just because I'm too stupid and I can't get past a certain quest, which is a very good possibility. But I like it because you're literally sitting at a command at like the navigation table or at you got those two tables that sit in the front of the bridge. You're there and you're working the steering of the vessel. On the other side, you are working comms. And then the guy behind you, because they want you to have three people, the guy behind you is working the weapons. And then the captain, I think, is just an AI captain. He says fire and you fire. I think they could do better. I really do. And by the way, I hate when they make it to where you have to have the most enjoyment, you have to have three people. I don't like that. Don't force me into having other people play with me. That didn't sound right. Let's back up. Rewind that. Boop, 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 boop. Don't force me to engage in the game with a group of three people. See, I can do better. That's just not fun. I don't want to play with anybody else. I don't want anybody else on my bridge crew. When I sit down to enjoy this game, I want to enjoy the game. And so far, it was enjoyable. Star Wars, another very, very enjoyable game on the VR. Like I said before, don't drink milk. You'll have warm milk on your feet. It will make you throw up because you literally spin. And there's times when you think up is down and down is up, and the game flips it on you. And it's pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I found that game to be exceptionally cool. Tonight, I'm Mumbling Mondays. I'm not going to stay on too long. We're at 23 minutes now. This is just kind of a tidy over to get us to Talking Tuesday. I'm hoping to have a guest tomorrow. Uh, we're going to be going over probably Minecraft, or by that time I should be into a game to where I'll be streaming it on the nights when I'm not talking your ear off, and I'll be streaming it live to YouTube. Uh, I know Chungus is going to be uh, posting some of his gameplay on our Facebook page. And you see, I went for 23 minutes and I forgot all about this. So, somewhere right down here, you're going to see the subscribe button if you're watching us from YouTube. And if you are, thank you. But hit that subscribe button. Hit that thing! Even if you have to spit on it, hit it. And then make sure that you turn on notifications for every time that God's Father and the rest of the Nomad Nation is bringing you live content or bringing you recorded content. Then I need you to go over to Facebook. Old Zuckerberg land. I'm not going to repeat myself on what he did or why he did it or how upset I am about it, because I said it once. Go back a couple episodes and you'll see it. But I need 100 likes. God's Father, as of the recording of this episode, is Hang on, I got my phone out. Oh, I am. First thing I see is Santiago. Imagine that. And then Facebook just crashed on me. I'm at 12 likes and 24 followers. I'm about a fourth of the way there from going live on Facebook, too. I need your help, ladies and gentlemen. Please help. Give it a like. I'm posting a lot on there. Myself and the Nomad Gamers, we're going back and forth with content. It's actually some very good content. And then Nomad Gamers. Oh, I could talk about that too. So for Nomad Gamers, as of this recording, we're at 7 likes, 22 followers. Somehow I got more than the Nomads, and I think that's funny. I'm pretty sure that they're going to surpass me here soon. So down in the comments, either on YouTube or on Facebook, go over to, oh, Godfather has it on his too, but take a look at our cover photo. How cool is that? How cool is it? I think it's awesome. So here's what I need. Let me know what you like or how you like it. And then tell me which one of the 3 Nomads you think are what. Who's the top Nomad? Who's the middle Nomad? And who's the Nomad at the bottom? And mind you, they're all customized. If you know the Nomad Gamers, you're going to be able to guess them pretty quickly. And then our profile picture. How freaking sweet is that? By the way, that's none of us. That gnome just looks too damn good to be any one of us 3. That is a pretty slick one. Once again, tell me down in the comments what you think about it. So, let me know what games you want me to get into. I'm going to try and have a guest on here on Tuesday, like I said. I'm going to try and have a guest on here on Thursday, like I said. Wednesday, you're going to be having a recording of the Nomad Gamers coming at you. We are going to be recording kind of late, so be looking for that to be dropping right around 10 p.m. We are right now looking into Spotify to see what we can do there. A lot of things are in flux. The only thing that's not in flux is that your Nomad Gamers are coming at you. And we're out there gaming now. We're out there putting out content. We're out there doing live videos like I'm doing right now. It is what it is. So, with that being said, I'm the Great Godfather, coming at you live from the Shire. Be good. Be you. Game hard, game true, baby. If you run across a griefer and the motherfucker needs blowing up, blow the motherfucker up. Peace and love. God's Father is out.